Tonight from Fernwood. Fernwood Tonight, 30 minutes of very remarkable entertainment, coming to you live with your host for tonight, Mr. Barth Gimbel. Tonight, Barth's guest will be Gilbert Nelson, who will show you his child's arm. Mrs. Sylvia Miller, who was turned on by a light. Mr. William W.D. Bud Prize, who wants to throw cold water on the lady and her beam. Lori Gallagher, whose mother practices rhythm, and Happy Kine and the Mirth Maker. And me, I'm Jerry Hubbard. And now here's your host and mine, Mr. Barth Gimbel.
Thank you so much. Wow, thanks. Good evening and welcome to Fernwood Tonight, where your dreams can come true, even on a weeknight. We're all kind of excited because tonight we announce our second winner in our Great American Dream Contest, and we're sending out our first check. As you all may recall, last night we couldn't award the $10 to it's just a clerical error. So this evening we've got a double dose of dream dough, but we've got another letter. Got another winner here tonight, and this time it's signed, thank goodness. That was the problem last night. And it even includes a telephone number. We have that, so that makes it a little easier, I think. We're going to give this actually a little bit of a personal touch, and we're going to call our winner tonight right here on the air and tell him or her that he or she has won. This ought to be fun. Have it right here. I like to do it this way. I think kind of adds a little bit of a personal touch, and moments like this should be shared, actually. Just hope they're home. You never know. Times like this, they may be and they may not be. And hope they're home. Okay. Hello. Can I speak to... 1 second, excuse me. Can I speak to Mrs. Esther Bonnet, please? No. This is Barth Gimbel at Fernwood Tonight. Are you watching? Oh, okay. Well, is Mrs. Bonnet there? Well, I'm asking because it just so happens that she won a little bit of money here tonight. Who is this? Oh, well, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Maybe you should tell her because our American Dream jackpot here is just what the doctor ordered. Can I speak to her, doctor? What? Oh, you've got to be kidding. When? Oh, gosh. Oh, well, no wonder you weren't watching. No. Well, that's true, but she wasn't that young either. I mean, according to the letter here, it even said they only gave her about 2 or 3... Excuse me? No, Channel 6. Right. Open to anyone except the employees of the station. Okay, doctor. Okay, well, keep practicing, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, gosh almighty. I'm not even going to tell you the sad news, but in a way it's happy news, too, because it means that there'll be $30 in our Great American Dream Chest tomorrow night. So, I think that's how Mrs. Bonnet would have wanted it. I'm pretty sure of that. Now here's Jerry to tell you how you can make this a ratings week to remember. Jerry?
That's right, Barth. Folks, simply write in 15 words or less how $30 can help you fulfill your great American dream. In the event of duplicate dreams, the dreams with the earliest postmark will be the winner. Do it today and send it to Dream On. Gimbel Co. Enterprises, Collections Department, Post Office Box 78924, Fernwood, Ohio. If you wish to receive a typewritten list of all winning entries, please enclose a quarter with your dreams.
Oh, there's 1 quarter we're out there.
Oh, dear.
Sad.
That is sad. You know, not only is the lady not anymore among the living, but she lost out on $20.
I know. It's
kind of really a bad week, and I've had weeks like that, too. And when it rains, it pours.
Absolutely. Well, it's just too bad for Mrs. Bonnet. She could have used that money, too, and the letter, it says she was 91 years old, and it's maybe one of the reasons we chose that letter. I'm not sure. It was, I'm sure she could have used the money. At any rate, we have some real live guests here tonight, and might as well get right to them. Our first real live guest tonight is actually 2 guests. It's a young girl who sings while her mother plays the drums. What the heck are they going to think of next? That's just incredible. Well, anyway, here's Lori Gallagher and her mom. All right.
We wanna be happy, but we won't.
let's come on over here.
That was really,
nice.
really something. Congratulations. My gosh.
Have a seat. Boy.
Oh, dear, dear. Boy, you had to practice to learn to hold that microphone, didn't you? Weighed as much as you did.
I'll bet. That's really something. I'm not sure exactly what, but it did help kill 2 minutes. We'll be right back after these words. Maybe... I had to do that, Hap. It's Happy Kind, incidentally, our band leader over there. How about him, huh? Our next guest here has been with us before, and it's always nice to have you back. His name is Mr. Gilbert Nelson. Gilbert here is with the Fernwood Gun Association.
Yes,
is that it?
yes, president.
Oh,
President
that's good.
Fernwood
So
Gun
you're a
Association.
big shot down there.
Yes, yeah.
I don't mean to joke. I know you take it seriously.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Things he thinks up when he's loaded. Okay.
Well, we don't do that down there. No, no, no.
Well, welcome to the show, Gilbert. Is anything actually happening at the gun club, or do you guys just sit around and, as I said before, get loaded?
No, Barth, I'll tell you what we have now. We have a new father and son program going on where the fathers are actually teaching their boys the importance of law and order and how to fire a lethal weapon.
Whoa.
What we want to do here is raise a generation of children who can defend themselves against criminals and possibly help prevent crime.
Well, that is terrific. Where did you get this idea?
Well, actually, it was my two boys that got me started thinking about this.
Two? That's great.
Yes. They were out playing around the block there one night, and they saw these two nasty kids soaping up car windows in our neighborhood. And they caught them red-handed.
Oh, boy.
Well, maybe they were allergic to the soap.
And then as a form of punishment, they made each one of them eat 2 bars of soap.
That's like junior crime and punishment in action. That's terrific.
Right, and that's where I got the idea right then and there to form the Kitty Crime Corps.
Okay,
That's a good-looking sign, too.
Oh, boy.
Kitty Crime Corps. I thought it'd be a fine idea. We've already taken these children out now and put them through preliminary training in combat.
Listen, I'm kind of curious. Do you ever have any kids, let's say, who really want, I was going to say dying to enlist in the gun corps. I don't mean that. Some kids who really want to join the KKK, but parents might be against it.
Yeah, there could be some parental objection.
We run into that every now and then, but Barth, in wartime, the first thing you learn is never listen to a soldier's mother. Never.
Well, so if you
A good war could go down the drain. A good war could go down the drain if you let those mothers take over. Yes, it would. And it's those same mothers, those same parents who are hiding in their homes doing illegal and immoral acts.
Oh, come on, really?
They call these acts love. The state of Ohio says it's illegal. I've got my kids trained. Now, at nighttime, when they think my kids are sleeping, they're not sleeping, pretending like they're sleeping. What they're doing is listening at the doors.
Listening at your door?
No, at their doors.
Oh, no.
The mother's doors.
You're probably more or less...
Anyone can listen at my door.
You're on an honor
Anyone's there.
system, huh?
I play it pretty straight.
Don't have to worry about any love there.
Right.
So, in other words, these people are actually turning in their parents?
Yes. Any person who does a thing like that is not worthy of being a parent. I tell my kids that all the time.
That'll hold down that population growth around here anyway.
Yeah, it's wonder they got to be parents in the first place.
Yeah.
This seems to go along that way. Tell me, what is next for the Kitty Corps here? What are you going to be doing?
Well, I tell you, our next thing is the big rally we're having up at the state capitol in Columbus. Yes. We're demanding the death penalty for minors.
Let's make that clear. That's for kids under 18, not the people who work in West Virginia. You know. They have enough problems, and let's not stir them up.
True. You'd be amazed how many heinous crimes are committed by 13 and 14-year-olds.
Oh, sure.
I figure if they're big enough to mug an old lady, they're big enough to fry for it in the electric chair.
And if they're not, you're going to set them up on one of those telephone books.
Exactly.
Well, what a lot of the older teenagers might like if you hook them up with one of those electrical guitars and then turn on the current, think they're Mick Jagger or something.
Or the really young ones, you can could just have an electric high chair. Be terrific. How about your two sons? Are they leaders in this KKK?
My boys, I'm proud of my boys. I guess you know that. One of them's John. One of his name is John. John just turned private.
Oh, dear. Private John. You hear all the time about Public John.
Bart, I swear, you're funny.
We'll be right back after these words. Stay with Thank you, Hap. If you remember a little while ago, Mrs. Sylvia Miller was on Fernwood tonight and told us a chilling story of how she had a unique sexual experience. I think we can say that, can't we?
I think so, yeah.
It happened when a beam of light shined on her from a little blue man from outer space, according to her. Blue was his color, but not his mood. Actually, he seemed to be very, very happy, according to Mrs. Miller. Well, when William W.D. Bud Price, Ambassador-at-Large for the Fernwood Chamber of Commerce here, or so he says, when he saw this show, he became outraged and claims that Sylvia was lying about the incident. So, in the interest of fair and responsible journalism, which we try to do at least once a week, I brought them both here to discuss the matter and possibly avoid a nasty libel suit. That's what I'm thinking. So please welcome Mr. William W.D. Bud Price and Mrs. Sylvia Miller. Let's take the catbird seat here.
Come on, Spotty, sit down.
William W.D. Bud, once again.
Hello,
as
boys.
always.
Good to have you back.
It's looking...
Is this, I wish it was a little more of a happy occasion.
You look a little bit mad there. Just a little bit steaming. Why don't you just...
Mad? Him mad? I've got a reason to be mad. First of all, I come on this show, find out backstage that poor old Mrs. Esther Bonnet has died.
Yes, she has.
Then I find out that this man has called me a liar.
I didn't call you a liar, but you're a storyteller, and I'll tell you that for true. Yeah, I was down at the Jackass Festival. Down at the state fairgrounds at the county seat. And I heard what this woman said about deep, way out outer space people, raping people and walking around here and molesting people in different various places. And so I winged down by privately owned Piper Cub airplane to rebut this type of a thing. You know, I get all of my information from Cletus Emmett Wheelwelker, who's my chinnodontist, and also, of course...
You have a new, I thought for a minute it was gone there, your chinnodontist device.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Cletus Emmett Wheelwelker gave me this new chinodontic equipment because I explained to him, you see, I've been wearing chinodontic equipment now for about 2 years. This is pushing my jaw back in my skull, you see.
At any rate, it looks better, and it certainly looks better than you seem to be feeling.
Anyway, I just want to tell you right here and now that I am a great consumptive of all of the literature on outer space. And there's almost nothing that I don't know between what Cletus tells me and what I read in the different space mags. And one thing is that, you know, your deep, way out outer space people has an undersmell of cheese. Any cheese-loving animal can tell you if a human being has been within 4 to 5 yards of somebody from deep, way out far to outer space. I want you, come here. Come here, Spotty. Spotty, come here. This is a test. Put your hand there by Spotty's nose.
This...
Put it right there. All right, there you are. There's proof positive. If that woman had been close to a person from way out deep outer space, he'd been nibbling on her finger right now.
This man's crazy, and that dog is filthy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not filthy.
Shouldn't bring a dog on television if it's dirty.
There's nothing dirty about that animal at all.
Well, Bud, I think you better be careful here. Lighten up a little bit. You're going to pop that chin cup of yours. How do we know that Cletus is really in outer space, you know?
They took him off on a flying colander. A flying colander.
Again, we had some discussion about that last time, and none of us...
We even got some
There's
pictures
the picture.
here.
There's the picture. Now, I want you to know, you got a picture of that?
Can we get that there? That's
This is a stimulation. This is not the real thing.
Does this look like anything at all like the craft that you were abducted by right here?
That is a flying colander. It's the latest thing. You know, they don't have no saucers anymore. It's all flying colanders now.
First of all, let me tell you, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to write your mother's name and number. I'm going to write her and tell her
I'm going to write my mother's name and number, and she will tell you what I know, that you're the crazy one, and that's that. And I know that I went to school with your sister, and your sister's the one that always called me Lantern Jaw. Called me Lantern Jaw, and also made fun of my ringworm and everything like that.
What did these people look like that you were attacked by? Maybe we can get into this argument from that angle.
First of all, this person is crazy.
I hate this.
It's not shaped like a colander. It's shaped like a toaster. I was there.
It is not. There are little holes there. That's where all your power and everything comes out. To send it whizzing out through and in and amongst the outer space.
These could have been people from two different planets, though, William W.D. Bard.
Oh, he wasn't there. I was there. Let me tell you.
No.
It was shaped like a toaster. The little... I'm going to snip your chin if you don't say.
Well, all right, go on. Go on, dig yourself a hole and put yourself right in it, too.
This may sound nuts, but I think people tend to calm down a little bit when you just add gum to the argument. So why don't you just try this here? Just a little bit of gum, and I think we can get back
I'll
to
let
good
the
basis.
jackass convention for this.
You should have had your face fixed when you was a kid. Now, let me tell him about the spaceman. You weren't there. I was
Well,
there.
all right, tell him.
I was doing my wash. You get me? 'Cause I'm an excitable person. You got me excited. I was doing my wash. A space came down. A space thing. It was shaped like a toaster, not a colander. A toaster. For two, a toaster. It
I
came-
think your toast is well done.
The man came down. He got off. I told you this. He came off the spaceship, found me attractive, terribly attractive.
Oh, my.
Flipped the suit open. A beam of light shot at me. All my clothes went off, and he had his way with me with a beam of light, and that's the truth. Now, this is
Now, that was his way.
His way.
Not your way.
No.
A whole new way.
Exactly.
He never done it. Hey, first of all, he never done
I'm
it.
not talking to you.
First of all, he never done it, but if he done it, I ain't saying he did, but if he did, if he done it, only reason he shot that beam of light at your privates was to show it on cable TV back at home.
Anyhow, the spaceman came and had his way with me. Well, this is something new, Barth, which is quite interesting. He has come back. He came back last night, but this time he brought a friend with him.
This again was your husband's bowling night, coincidentally enough.
Coincidentally, yes. And the friend, however, did not participate, just stood around and
Oh,
watched
that's
and
good.
did take pictures.
He took pictures?
Yes, he
Well, now
did.
this upsets me personally because this shows the extent of what pornography has gone to. It's in outer space. For all we know, you might be on the cover of some smutty outer space rag.
Now, don't you get smart with it. I'll smack you. You don't have a chin guard on. Anyhow, after the beam of light was shined upon me, they settled down, and they didn't take right off like they did the first time. They settled down and had some yoo-hoos and started smoking.
Okay, well, they are. Okay,
Goodbye.
all right. That ties it up. That ties it up into weensy-beensy little pieces and puts it in the wastebasket. Because I happen to know that Allnuts, and that's what it was. It was an Allnut. It was not a space person. An Allnut is like a space pet, very similar to the dog that we all know and love here, but a little bit different from them.
Which would not be like your dog.
That's right. This was an Allnut that this woman has. And Allnuts, I happen to know that Allnuts has give up smoking of cigarettes, of pipes, of cigars, and any other tobaccinated type of material that you can make.
Well, you're just not listening to me. He's crazy. I never
that's
said
all.
anything about cigarettes. I said they started smoking. I didn't say cigarettes. Smoke just started coming out of their antennas.
What's coming out of your antenna? That's what's smoke coming
Well, I guess with all that light shining they got a little overheated, and I think it's perfectly natural really to want to smoke right afterward, and I guess they wanted to.
Well, I guess so.
Every bit of this going to be cleaned up when we get a man into a rocket and send him up there to the moon, because on the moon, that's where they have their stations, you see. Their service stations is on the moon, and that's where they gas up before they come down here to the Earth. And once we get a man up there on the moon, see, in a rocket, then we'll know. We'll know the truth of it all.
We've already gotten a man on the moon some time ago.
When they take place.
That was about, what was it, Jerry, 4 or 5 years ago?
was,
That
yes.
whole one small step for man, one giant leap for
5 years ago.
mankind.
Let's see now. How'd I miss that?
It was in all the papers.
Oh, I know when that was. That was when I was studying to be a big rig diesel trucker. I had a whole lot of homework. work. I had a stimulator at home, you know, with a cardboard steering wheel and everything. I've done a lot of work, still do, to keep my hand in, you know. So I must have missed that. Man on the Moon, huh?
Oh, yeah, it was a very big
there,
deal,
yes.
What about my reputation? I have no doubt that my telephone number may be on the bathroom walls all over the universe.
Probably with a big map of the galaxy and an X over your house saying, come and get it. Could be. Okay, we'll be right back after these words. Stay with us.
Also appearing on tonight's show were Laurie Ann Gentleman as Laurie Gallagher, Joellen Gentleman as Mrs. Gallagher, Frank Link as Gilbert Ulysses Nelson, Fanny Flagg as Sylvia Miller, Kenneth Mars as Mr. William W.D. Bud Prize, Spotty, played by Weezer Weezer, the Wonder Dog, and 60-second Colander photography by Susanna Mars.